It gets sketchier, just wait. Two straps and a chain, it should be right. Here we go again. Hey guys, Jared from RRT. Today we've just brought a 8-metre tiny home from Jillaby on the Central Coast. We're down here in Leura in the Blue Mountains. The vehicle today we've chosen is our 1500 Ram. It's recently had the GVM upgrade. We tend to use the Ram on the smaller, tighter jobs such as this compared to the truck, just with its smaller wheelbase, getting into tighter areas. Delivery for this one was going to be a little bit more of a challenge, just given the steepness of the driveway that it had to go down. So we've opted for a 10-tonne excavator to get into the final position of where the customer would like it. Come along for the ride and we'll show you what we get up to. And then I'll walk into the car and pretend that I'm getting to go. Very steep access, so the customer thankfully has hired a 10-tonne excavator for us, and we'll assist him with getting the home onto the pad where he wants it, and yeah, hopefully we'll get the job done. And then we'll bring it in with the excavator.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to get my saw and we'll cut those?
Yeah,
cut those back.
Drop those.
Yeah, this job was took a little bit longer than expected, but we didn't want to cut any corners. And given the grade that this property was on, we just wanted to make sure that the home wasn't going to take off down the hill, and that we had safety chains and a lot of safety chains on the home, just in case we had some kind of failure. And it's always good just to have a couple of backups there in place if the worst does go wrong. These are just some of the things we consider. So we're just rigging up this tiny home just so we can use this excavator to get it into the property. So we're just going to rig the front up here and yeah, guide it down onto the pad. When moving homes into these technical areas, what can go wrong, and just to prepare and be ready for those kinds of things. Got the brakes on slightly as well, just in case, you know, take out all that jerkiness with the excavator. It's a little bit sketchy. It gets sketchier, just wait. Once we've rigged the home up to the drawbar, to the excavator, we made the slow descent around a tight hairpin under the property. Well, once you can go right back, like push your counterweight into those bushes, and then bring your boom right in, drop it, and then you'll be able to put your boom down, push it into the ground, and then just pivot your tracks and drive out. Yeah, some of the technicalities on this job was just given the street and how narrow the streets were. This was just a one-way street where you could barely fit two cars passing each other. So we just had to assure that we had right of passage and the road was cleared for us to come in. Once the tiny home was on the pad, the customer was wrapped. He's been a long wait for him, getting his property ready. But now him and his wife can move in and start enjoying their new tiny home.
My name's James Ogilvie and my wife Claudine. Whilst we're in the midst of waiting for our approvals to go through for our house build, we decided to buy a tiny home. Hence Jared came on board. He's brought the tiny home all the way up from Gosford for us, up into the Blue Mountains. It's been quite a successful afternoon. Big thanks to Jared and the team for helping get our tiny home in place, and hopefully we look to spend some many nights here. I'd like to thank everyone. Cheers.
Yeah, it was a little bit nerve-wracking at times, but no, we were good. We got there. We had plenty of safety chains and straps ready just in case one failed. So yeah, another one safely on the pad for RRT.
Kebab always after work?
Always.